Hey guys, Matt from TOTALmtg here, and we are battling some Modern. So, I've put this deck together. It's a mono white humans deck, using a lot of standard cards as well. So, gonna see how good they are in Modern. You know, might be good, might be bad. We'll have to wait and see. I've already got some there. Got Thalia's Lieutenant, Knight of the White Orchid, which are all pretty sweet. So we're going fetch off so we can play our Soldier of Pantheon on turn 1. Soldier of Pantheon, protection multicolored. When an opponent casts a multicolored spell, you gain 1 life. So here we go. Turn 1, Soldier of Pantheon. Not sure if it sees much standard modern play, but I liked it in standard. It's pretty good. It's got protection. You know, so there's abrupt decay, stuff like that. Oh, we're playing another white deck. So, we could drop the Thalias now. Or we could play Honor of the Pure. Maybe it's best, but I'd like to use Knight of the Orchid and get that down. But I think we'll go for this, Thalia's Lieutenant. And then hopefully boost it up. Soldier Pantheon goes straight to a 3-2 straight away. And we come in for a 3. So we get our opponent to 17. Hopefully he's got a Path to Exile in hand, which he didn't that turn. So we can play Honor of the Pure next. Hold back a land maybe for Knight of the White Orchid. Or we could just keep going, even though we're not going to get the ability. It's still going to be pumping up the Thalia. So, artifact spells. So we could be playing some kind of artifact deck. So, what shall we do? Well, we draw another plane, so we're not going to be worried about land anyway. So we'll put that out to thin the land. We'll play the Orchid so we can pump up Thalia. And then we can attack in safely for 5 more. Get our opponent down to 12. So at the moment, apart from the Soldier of Pantheon, we give him a standard beatdown against the modern deck. We've got Honor of Pure, so we can plus them all up again, make them bigger. Obviously, depends what he plays here. Oh, each player who casts a non-artifact spell this turn casts additional non-artifact. Each player who casts a non-artifact spell this turn can't cast an additional one. Okay. Ensoul Artifact. Had a feeling he was going to do that. So, hopefully he attacks with it. Oh, he didn't. So we need our Path to Exile now. Oh, we're definitely drawing enough land anyway. So, we'll play Honor of the Pure. We could attack him, we'd lose 1 creature, but we'd get through 6 damage. So we'd lose the Soldier of Pantheon, because he'd block with that. I don't think he'd block with the Ether Worm, but we could get him down to 6. I don't really want to hold back, so we can just keep building a board. You know, I want to be aggressive. It'd probably block the Thalias, to be honest, because obviously that keeps pumping. But then we get through for 7, get him down to 5. No, he is going to block that. I suppose it is a source of life gain as well. But we do get through for 6. Get our opponent to 6. We could do not drawing any more land. Thraben Inspector maybe, that will help us draw a card as well. Hamware. So he's got a big guy there, big 5-3. He still won't attack. So we get the Path to Exile. So, we really want to Path to Exile that. Let's hope he hasn't got Dispel in hand. There we go. So we get rid of that. Gets him a land. Don't really want to trade off. Well, I suppose if we go in, he's going to block the Thalia, let that through. That dies. I think we're just pecking with this. So we've got first strike, so we kill either one of them. He may think block. He might, he might think, oh, we might have a pump. Oh, he doesn't. Took a risk. But obviously, we haven't anything anyway. But we got our opponent to 3. Even with a severe lack of creatures that we've had on the board this game, our standard guys are doing pretty well. And we take down game 1. So we still overdrew a lot of land there, but we still managed to take down game 1. Erase target enchantment. So we could use that. What else could we bring in? We could bring in Mana Tithe. Silence, so it cancels his spells. Thalia, non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. That doesn't really help us out. So we could do that. But I think we need to bring in that. The Erase. Wow, Grisboon. We could fly over the top. Seems pretty sweet. So, Path to Exile is good. Anaphens seem good. I'm going to get rid of one hand where one always watching. What else do we want to get rid of? Maybe have one Grisboon. And one more. Don't really want to cut down on always watchings because we need to, we want to pump. We do have Honor the Pure, which is obviously better for us because it only costs 2, but this gives them vigilance as well. But I'd rather... what should we do? Maybe one Erase. Maybe I should have 2, maybe not. But we'll wait and see. So playing a blue-white artifact decked. So what have we got? We've got Champion of Parish, 2,000. Yeah, this is a great hand. So we'll definitely be keeping this. We've got our one and only Erase as well, which is cool. So we can play Champion Parish turn 1, Thalia 2. Alter the Brood. Alter the Brood. So that's the one that mills, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to fetch out. Get one of our planes. Play a Champion of the Parish. Pass the turn over. So the parish is whenever a human enters the battle under control, you put a 1/1 counter on the parish. Which is pretty sweet. Very good modern human soldier. Alter the Brood, so we're going to start to be milled. We'll get rid of a Knight of the White Orchid there. Oh, so could have counterspell in hand, possibly. But we've got 2 Thalia's Lieutenants, so we are going to risk one, definitely. Don't remember counterspell last time, but he might have brought stuff in this time. No, so that's good for us. They both get counters. Come on. 2 counters for that. Champion of Parish is a 3/3 already. Get our opponent down to 17. Yeah, love me Thalia's Lieutenant. Great card. I think it's well used in modern in this time of deck. Stop milling us! Stop milling us! Got rid of a Path to Exile this time. Ghostly Print. Oh, that is a pain. But we have Erase in hand. Now I'm definitely wishing I brought 2 erasers in. But we will definitely be getting rid of that. So we will play Knight of the White Orchid. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Let's just go and get a land and play another land. Yes, of course we do. Play that. Get a trigger. Get a trigger. Play a land. Get rid of that. And we attack him for 6. There we go. So we've got our opponent down to 11. Ghostly Prison was a pain. But at least now if we have to pay 2, we got another land in hand. We've got big creatures on there now. So if he does play another one, not worried about that at all. Ghostly Prison was a pain to deal with, so that's why we got that. And he's seen enough. We have taken down game 1, guys. Obviously, had nothing else to play. We had so much power on the board. We're putting down a Holland of Pure next turn, and then we'll be coming in for the winning 11. So, guys, that was match 1, taking down Affinity Prison deck. Hope you enjoyed that. Please tune back for match 2. And also, I'll leave the deck tech in the description below as well. Anyway, guys, this has been Matt playing Modern on TOTALmtg. I will see you guys soon. Cheers, guys.